Chris Betts and John Hastings, providing delicious chat that you shall be tasting. We'll be cringing to watch Mojo and how Chris promotes the show, trying to avoid phone death and occasionally having fantastic guests. You're watching Chris and John have a chat.
Oh no, the Canadians are
The
coming.
hummus, chums, and the mist of a machine combine to make the ultimate team. Chris Betts and John Hastings, providing delicious chat that you shall be tasting. We'll be cringing to watch Mojo and how Chris promotes the show, trying to avoid phone death
And we're usually having fantastic guests. You're watching John and John have a chat.
No, the Canadians
Oh, heck.
Hello, welcome to the damn stream. That was David Orr's theme song. How's everybody doing?
Oh, hello, Chris.
How's it going?
Bud, you love condoms now, I see in the chat.
Oh, what? No lies.
Big day. I got some turkey marinating in some lovely soy sauce to make a little meatball action later. Very excited.
Nice. I just had some beef chow mein that tasted of nothing at all.
What? Why?
Just tasted like soy sauce. Man, there were no flavors in there, just different textures.
Ordered or created?
Ordered. We were going to cook, and then we both felt lazy. Watched a half of an animated movie about a little girl who flies to the moon to meet a moon goddess, and then ordered some Chinese. It wasn't good.
Did you get stoned?
Nope.
Also,
That's just how we live. We're just naturally high people.
I got way baked yesterday. It was pretty awesome. I got way baked, sat in my friend's backyard, and watched a stray cat just eat from a bowl of food for, I'm going to say, an hour and a half. It was awesome.
I support that.
The cat's name is Ghost, by the way.
Oh, officially or unofficially?
Like, I mean, we named it Ghost.
That makes it official. There we go.
Yeah.
It didn't hand you a card?
I got to tell you, my adulthood, I've really turned around on cats. Was never a cat fan as a kid. As an adult, I'm like, these are wonderful creatures and they're excellent.
Yeah, it's because kids are dumb. Kids don't know anything.
Also, I think cats have become better behaved in my older age. I think cats are better I think cats have had a word with themselves as a species and are like, we need to fucking, as a group, we need to fucking shine it on a little bit.
Of all the outlandish things that you've said on this stream over the last few months, that is possibly the most.
Prove me fucking wrong, Betts.
Prove you right.
No, the onus is on you.
No, this
You're
is
the
the court of law.
Yes,
you
it
just
is.
say insane things,
Yeah.
and I just go, "That's insane," and then
No.
you have no evidence.
Wrong. Oh yeah,
Nothing to
really?
back
Well,
it
how
up.
about this? Fuck off! Yeah, fuck you, fuck you, Chris. Fuck you, Hastings. Hey, I'm the Cat Lord. Yeah, Cat Lord coming at you, baby. Meow. I am Cat Lord. I am the Lord of the cats. Chris, what am I?
Hi.
What am I?
Mega time.
No, I'm Cat Lord, so you better fuck off then, bud. Yeah, Cat Lord. Meow, 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 meow. I've got cream in my balls and in my mouth. Different varieties. Let's see if Chris, pop quiz for you. Who am I?
A bouffon.
No, I'm the Cat Lord. Fuck you. Fuck you. Double fuck you. Oh, Chris, go fuck yourself. Fuck yourself, Chris. Fuck you. What's funny is I can see Chris dancing and none of you can, and it's really making my day. Already we got some real dissension in the chat. Cat Lord is a saddled bachelor with too many cats. Disagree. Cat Lord's a guy who gets lots of pussy. Meow 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 meow.
Are you wearing like Bob Fosse dance tights?
No, I'm wearing workout tight. Let me check you out. This has literally become my new quarantine house coat, and it is a real cry for help. Are you ready for this? So we've got man run leggings, which already
barefoot.
I'm like
nice
barefoot. Of course, I mean, if you're wearing anything on your feet, in the like LA is a beautiful 18 degrees and overcast right now, and if you're walking around in socks and shoes, unless you're born in California, then I'll allow it. But anywhere else, you're an absolute bag of shit. And then what we got for shorts? Check out these motherfuckers right here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You want to be packing more if you're showing off like that, bud.
No. It's also the angle, and that my penis is literally, if I come forward, the pack becomes more prominent.
Turn it around. Give us a quick Kentucky butt bounce.
Oh, very good idea. Let's see.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. Turn the other way. Hold on. Yeah.
Yes. I like this.
Here we go. Yeah. Welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing?
Are you doing a Tom Tuck? What, getting drunk and then just criticizing business relationships? Also,
Hi, everybody.
I forgot to get Tuck for the reaction to the fact that Fringe is coming back, evidently.
Oh, shit. Yeah, he's doing Mountain Goats live right now on Instagram.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well then.
Should we see if we can tune into that and just broadcast it on here?
That's what do you think I'm doing right now? I'm going into the chat to say, Tom, come join us.
Also, I got a treat. Remember that stand-up video that I was trying to convert? I found a way to play it. It's from me 6 months into doing stand-up.
Oh, yes.
So we can watch that. And you know the MC. He's an old friend of yours.
Hang on.
I assume.
I think this works. I think this is working. Can you hear that?
We can.
All right, that's Truly God on Instagram. Let's head into the chat.
We hit the highway. Eastern sun was rising over the mountains, yellow and blood red bits, like a kaleidoscope.
I can definitely see what women see in Tom Tuck.
Flaming swords may guard the Garden of Eden. We consulted maps from earlier days, dead languages on our tongues.
Oh, great point.
Holding on through your last hope.
Are you also going into the chat, Chris? Because I feel bad being the only one in here.
Oh, I'm tweeting a picture of the StreamYard watching that.
Said San Bernardino welcomes you. Checked us into our motel and filled a bathtub.
I just got a message from Tom's housemate saying Tom literally closed the lounge door so I wouldn't have to hear this.
I filled petals from my pocket. Loved you so much just then.
I mean, this is. Oh, he's definitely seen it. Yes, he's definitely seen it.
You were brave, you are splendid. We will never be
So
alone.
fucking stupid. Get this man a Batman bed.
No matter what they say, we're gonna be okay. And the day was bright and fine, and our new son cried.
I don't like that I'm the only one commenting. I feel it would be good if other people who have
I'm in.
Welcomes you.
How is Graham? Great question. Yeah.
Yes, of course I'm reading it, you fucking cunt. What was I supposed to do mid-song? This is not about a Batman bed. It's about giving birth to someone in a motel. Absolute arse. Oh dear. Oh dear.
We've shaken him.
Right, I'm going to do another song. And these two fuckbags.
His new hair is fantastic. He looks great.
Yeah.
television, sugar pastries, cooked up in clarified butter.
Yeah, I agree.
Tried to turn my
Can I
belly into
delete?
bread.
Can I delete my chat?
And my castle way high in the air. Yeah, I came to the gates of the Capleton City.
Link is
being
defunct, unfortunately.
entirely cold.
Yeah.
Swing low.
No more
Sweet
Batman Bad. We
chat.
got to 150 pounds. That's pretty great. That's pretty great.
No, there's 3 of you. Swing low. Sweet chat. Chrome tailpipe shining bright as spun gold.
Check back in on Tom in a bit. That was wonderful stuff.
That was so
I have to
much
say,
fun.
how was your streaming day? I played Among Us. It was so fucking fun.
Oh, nice one. I saw that, but I was watching a movie with my wife and eating very, very, very bland Chinese food. So you understand I couldn't make it.
Of course. I woke up I slept in so intensely today. It was fucking and by intensely I mean usually pretty much since my injury, I wake up around 6 a.m.
Oof.
and just fucking wander around deficient of brain. And today I woke up like 8:30, made a honk noise, a fist in the air. Oh, had a bullet
Classic
coffee.
Goose.
Also fucking some homemade zucchini bread. Got from a
Nice.
pal. Oh my god.
Nice.
Is there anything better zucchini bread with butter in the morning? There is nothing in that is going to start you off healthy for the day, but you're going to walk around just going, yeah. No,
Well, if you're-
turn that off. You got to turn that off.
Yeah.
You gotta-
No, Tuck's
Tom's
got to
not
be
here.
Tuck's got to be on screen. No
Tom's not
underbelly
here.
command without Tuck.
Oh yeah, Axel Toll. Yeah, we had a couple of people definitely just looking for Among Us streams.
Oh yeah. Were they
Um,
okay or were they dicks about it?
Make me. All right. We'll time you. I'll ban you. I'll time you out. Just do it. And it's Cat Lord. Meow. There was one guy who just was like, I've hacked it. Give me some mods. And I was just like, no, I don't like it. It's the problem with the internet is that like the internet's the only place that you aren't in a room with someone that's a creep and you can tell they're a creep.
Yeah, it sucks, man. Unless you like hear it through a window, but even that's pretty rare these days. People don't yell like they used to, you know?
Oh my god, you know what I mean? Like these generations these days, no one just yells out of a fucking car window.
Yeah, Baldy's right. I get a few of those when I play Jackbox. People
Do
just
you
start
really?
showing up. Yeah, people start showing up because I put the tag on it, like that's what we're playing. And I guess people are just roaming around looking for Jackbox games. And I think that what they do is they specifically go for people that don't have too many viewers, so they have more of a chance of getting on to play. But they've been okay. Like they've been
everyone's
fine.
been fine, and everyone follows. It's just an interesting thing about learning about like Twitch and all that sort of stuff. Like I've become a bit obsessed with. There's a bunch of YouTubers that have made documentaries about Twitch streamers that have really fucked their lives up, and I am obsessed.
Yeah, it's such a weird like thing I've been thinking about where we've got this nice community on here now of like regulars that come and hang out. And part of me is like, oh, I want to get bigger and have a bigger audience, but also I don't want cunts in. How do we do this?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just growing it organically. Like if you look
Yeah.
at like our VODs kind of go up and down, but are starting to stick. All right. And yeah, they were fine. Pretty sure pretty sure from VOD came in from Ed's raid. Yeah. No, it was not that big of a deal. I was more just concerned because I think one of them might have been under 18, and I was just a bit worried because I know that can violate Twitch rules and all that. But who gives a shit?
Oh, really? Not if you're playing Among Us, unless you're asking for his parents' credit card details.
Yeah, we need to talk about adding rules to just ban the fuck out of it. Oh, do you not have
Cool.
rules on your chat?
I guess. I mean, I don't think we have enough people yet, but you know, Alex is. I feel like everyone else has more experience with Twitch than I do.
Be surprised. Yes. Well, like the reason why I had rules on my the rules on my chat is because we had to boot someone, and I was first just sort of like, here's some rules, let's chill, and then they weren't. I wouldn't say bought his own troll across. It's just what happens when you have a wrestling podcast. But here's the thing: is why go Chinese food in London? I think that.
Oh, I was arguing for German doner kebab, but she wanted something else, and so we settled on Chinese food.
What did she want? Wait, what?
She just didn't want German doner kebab, and
Yeah, that
yeah,
makes sense. Because I got to tell you, I don't know what that is, but that sounds terrible.
it's fucking awesome. It's delicious. They do it right. It's on instead of a pita, it's on like a waffle bread. The meat's really
No.
nice. The sauces are great, buddy. You're missing out. It's delicious.
German kebab?
Yeah. And it's great when you go to Germany as well. The kebabs there are way better than in the UK.
I mean, yes, but that's because you're in the UK and therefore covered in hell. Oh, you know what? This looks all right, actually.
It's really good.
Is it the? Oh my God! Guess what, guys? Doner kebab is LA's next big food trend. This is from 2016, and guess what? It was wrong.
Yeah.
Where is there a German doner kebab? in
Baldy's
London?
backing me up. Germans are great at the doners. Yeah, it's fantastic, man. The I've got it in my treat stream. It's called the German Doner Kebab Company, and they're all over. There's a great one in Angel. I started getting it before gigs out there.
What, an Angel as in when you were going to Angel?
No, I haven't done an actual show in Angel in years.
Wait, like you didn't play the William Murray?
No, I've never done a show that they booked. I've done other shows. I did a French show there. I did that thing for Ben Target there, but I haven't done any of theirs because it's like 20 pounds on a Friday, and that's when I make my money, man. Can't be doing that.
I always would like to do it if I could like triple it. I'd always like to throw it in there.
Yeah, for sure. If I can triple it up, then I'd love to. But no, I haven't even applied since probably 2017.
I remember I got kind of pissed at them when I was there, and I was like, "Can we switch the order so I can go do a gap at another club?" And they were like, "Well, no." And I was like, "But you're preventing me from making 150 pounds."
Yeah.
And they begrudgingly did it, but I then didn't get booked for a while, and I know it was because they were like, "Well," and I'm like, again, English people.
Yeah.
Just because you're doing something doesn't mean it's good and deserves.
And they think they're brilliant at organizing a lineup, like for pacing and for flow of the show. That's something that I know that they've taken a lot of pride in, and I know that they can do it. But it's like it's not flawless. It's not like the show's going to fall apart.
Yeah, it's one of
if you change it.
Yeah.
By the way, if anyone is I actually really like those guys, but like all of us, they have flaws, and that's a big one.
I'm going to stress this. I think that they are doing the most for good in British comedy out of anyone.
Monkey Barrel.
Monkey Barrel is also up there. Monkey Barrel, Monkey Barrel, Bill Murray, the Bill Murray Angel Crew, like they literally offered a different pathway in, and were so key in this very weird time. We can really. So Chris and I came into Britain in a very interesting time, which no one talks about, and I know this because I came at the moment, which is Fringe 2012 was the beginning of the end of the UK massive crazy comedy boom. The Olympics halved the audience at that Fringe. There was literally between 50 and 60% less people showed up at that Fringe. How much
I came
to get my
right
name
after
tattooed on John?
Oh yeah, because Baldy's got stuff at Angel. Of course he does. He's the patron of comedy.
10 grand.
Excuse me.
Did the UK compete comedy in 20? That's funny, but it didn't compete comedy in 2013. That's very funny. Yeah, 10 grand, and I will get your name tattooed on me.
So 2012 have the people at Edinburgh.
No, I get to choose where on my body for 10. For 20, you get to choose, not face or hands, because they also won't do it because I've never had a tattoo before.
Oh, really? You have to get a starter tattoo, and then they'll do your hands and face?
Like they won't do it for a long time because there's been like crazy, because it's also gang shit.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
interesting.
Yeah. 2012 was the last decent year for Britain in general. 2015 coming out of Yapeen. Oh, the Peen. So it had the audiences. Then I remember because I came back to London for 6 months. Most management companies weren't adding new people. More clubs were freaking the fuck out because this was also when Junglers was sort of like opening and closing, starting to not pay people. This is when like the great highlight Junglers back and forth began. This was when a bunch of clubs went from having 2 shows to 1 show to closing. Oof. It was fucking crazy. Like, do you remember when there was a Just the Tonic in Leicester and a Just the Tonic in Nottingham?
Yeah. The purpose-built ones, like the good ones, right? Yeah. Well, it was like because I got here just after that, right after the Olympics. I purposely waited to miss the Olympics, and I came that September, I think. So,
yes, you did because you slept on my sofa.
That's right. But then I didn't get involved in like the professional circuit for another couple of years because I was afraid and confused.
Yeah, I will never forget sitting down with you and going, stop, because you were literally like, I got to get the perfect 20. And I was like, you never will. Just fucking let's go.
God, I wish I'd listened. Jesus Christ. I like to think my life would be different, but probably not. But hey, you know, I would have spent a year and a half less sad.
No, but I remember you talking about it. I remember we had that conversation at the end, and you like, I don't think you listened right away, but you did start.
It took a little while, but it was like 2 years before I really went, oh, okay, fuck this. And I walked, but.
Yeah, like 2014, 2015, I remember you just started doing, how much did John charge you for sleeping on a sofa? Not a goddamn thing. I never.
Not a thing. He was a fucking gentleman.
I operate an open door policy always on all places I've lived in. Is if you know me well enough to know my address, you can sleep here.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's always such a nice feeling when a comic's like I remember seeing Adam Rowe like having a breakdown outside Top Secret once because a hotel, I was like just literally walking past Top Secret from another show. I think it was coming from Comedy Cafe. And I was just wandering because it was early.
Rub it in. Why don't you fuck?
Oh God, I miss that fucking club.
I want to be able to play it because it's literally like all of my contemporaries were able to play it on a Wednesday. Like it was clearly the hang, and I never got to be part of it. Like I feel.
Yeah, it was a shame. You would have loved it there.
Of course, I would have
crushed. You would have
crushed. Of course,
it was always
so
busy.
Fun.
It was always busy on a Wednesday. It was full. But yeah, I was walking past, and he was just looking morose, you know. And I was like, "What's going on?" He goes, "They fucked up my hotel booking, and now if I book a room, then I literally just break even on the last 2 days of gigging in London." And I was like, "Dude, just fucking come crash at my place. Just stay on my couch. It's fine." And the look of relief on his face.
Didn't he stay in my, he also stayed in my
very
room
nice
because I remember there was like a chain of times where I came back late from a Sunday and I freaking the fuck out because I knew he was sleeping in my room, but I just like opened up and like was putting stuff in and he was like, what the fuck? And he was like, I remember he said, what if I was naked? I was like, well, it's my bed. I'd be pretty pissed off if you slept naked in my bed. Like I was like, come on, you don't do that.
Touche. Yeah.
Like, and if you do, then I get to see you naked. That's the rule of that.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. You got to stand and deliver.
It's 4 viewers and is now taking requests. Well, he's going to regret that.
We're going to go back in there and we're going to talk anything from Bob Dylan, Planet Waves. He'll be furious.
What if I play Serve Somebody?
Anything from... He yelled at me when I told him Planet Waves was my favorite Bob Dylan album.
I mean, I don't know which one that is, but it sounds... Is it during the Christian period?
No, it's with the band.
In the water,
hey, Lana's on.
Body of the sea lion.
Yes, David, but not on Twitch. We're doing it all.
But does Insta have mods? Planet Waves? Like the music experiment?
Music equipment, maybe. No idea.
Ooh! Shake it off. Great.
Islands in the treetops, low flying winter geese. No one taking pictures. And everybody.
Here's the nice thing about Tom is we'll never know if he cares. Likes this or not. Do a team wants.
I think he does. He likes to know that he's loved, and he knows that we wouldn't do this if we didn't love him.
Yeah.
No one,
you know.
Oh, he just saw the chat.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Am I alone in feeling like he's looking at us?
Yeah, it's currents in the water. No, currents in the water. Currents in the water. No one at the lakeside now. Moon up in the sky.
ADSR Tom 1. We couldn't raise the funds.
La 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 cunts water. Oh, this is very fun, Bully. Yeah, you should tip Tom for his music stream.
Night birds in the dragon's
the Joker won technically, Chris.
Long and high.
Wait, who's that?
on the surface.
Currents in the water?
Moonlight on
Oh,
Earth's
that's Alex.
floats the
Watson A.
Tianchi monster.
Can everyone go onto their Instagram, follow Tom, and just start commenting on his live thing, please?
Yeah. I mean, it's
It's Turley God. Get him.
live
It's not
streaming.
cyberpunk.
I mean, it very much is.
It kind of is. Yeah, I suppose it might be.
Children in the stand outside on their hands and knees, sketching pictures all day long of stranger things and these. Not content with, yes, this is the Batman bed guy. And, so this is for Vix.
Okay, who do you think would win in a fight?
All right, I'm on Johnson Avenue.
I gotta turn this off just because I can't. I literally, as I think, all I start thinking is just Tom singing, which is really weird.
He's captivating.
He certainly is, like you. All right, well, we're okay. So yeah, so 2012 came over, and it was very interesting because it was like 2012 to 2015 was basically watching the circuit crash hard.
Yeah.
Then 2015 was a huge resurgence as the UK was coming out of austerity, and then boom, Brexit 2016. Go fuck yourself. Everything collapses.
Such a mess. It's only going to get worse as well. What clubs do you think are bulletproof that will absolutely last?
Store, Glees, Up the Creek, and Comedia are my four that I think will survive.
Store, Glees, Up the Creek, and Comedia. Why Up the Creek?
They own the building. And
That'll
they
do
sold that they sold that building to make those condos. Like they must have a reserve of cash.
Okay, fair enough. And what about Comedia? Same thing? Do they own it? They've been there forever.
I think so. Like, was it there when you were living in Brighton?
Yeah, Comedia, and he was hosting it. Did I ever tell you that Steven hosted a bartending competition that I was in when I was in Brighton 16 years ago?
No. Did he have clocks on his trousers?
It was I don't think so. It was he was, and even back then I remember my friend Lucy was like, this guy has been hosting at the Comedia for fucking ever.
Yeah. I mean, it's
the
smartest fucking thing one could do.
I mean, I guess. I explain that. I don't know if I agree with that.
He's a local boy. Like he's a local like celebrity comedian. Like I know he's filled the Dome for a DVD recording. Like he's quiet. Yeah. He's like quietly a very big comedian in that neck of the woods. He's that very rare local big comedian. And you just don't think about it. Like it's an interesting one. And it's also that thing of like, you think of him as a host, but he does have an encyclopedia of jokes about everyone's fucking joke. Like him and Al Murray, you literally are like taxidermist, and they're like, "Well, here's 5 minutes."
But also, I feel like he's a worst case scenario that Paul Smith must look at. Of like, I built up this local fame, and if I get stuck here, cool. Then like I'm still big and I have a successful career. But I would rather also be able to tour the country and things like that.
But I 100% disagree.
He's caught in this weird purgatory.
No, but it's that same but it's not a purgatory because it's that same level of fame and notoriety that you would get, but it's in a very specific, concentrated way. It's also Paul Smith and Steven are doing different things, catering to very different audiences. Scousers are they're loyal and they want comedy from a Scouser. They don't want it from anyone else. Brighton doesn't have that type of identity. It's more of he just happens to have been there and been doing it so long. So it's a different sort of vibe. Do you know what I'm saying?
And do it at like a high quality, like he hosts the shit out of those shows.
Oh my God. Like the Comedia Brighton and, Stevie G definitely is a big part of this. It's such a fucking playable room. Like it's a fucking turkey shoot.
Yeah. Yeah, I
It's one
fucking
of
love
the
it there.
few rooms in England that are easy.
Yeah, it was fun. I was watching John Oliver on Seth Meyers the other day, and they were talking about doing the show and having audiences coming back soon. And he's like, "Are you looking forward to it?" And John just goes, "You forget that I did stand up in Britain. I am very used to not hearing laughter while I deliver my jokes." And I was like, "Yeah, no, the truth
Yeah.
of that's really hitting home after a little bit of perspective on the scene."
Absolutely. Like English audiences are bad. Like it is a credit to Stevie G that they're as good as they are. Whoa!
I want to address a couple things in the chat here. I'm not saying that I think Hot Water will go down. I think that what Stephen Grant and the Comedia have is like the basement for Hot Water and Paul Smith. I think that they will absolutely have that. And they'll have a long ongoing thing. But where you see Adam sort of branching out and becoming more of like a national presence with the Have a Word podcast and things like that. And, he works the store all the time. Paul Smith is sort of in at Hot Water. And so I think in that sense,
yeah, but
in-
I think
known as the guy
you're
for a
also
long time.
forgetting how big Stephen Grant was never selling out arenas.
No, for
Paul
sure.
Smith was is legitimately playing arenas. But
Yeah.
playing arenas, by the way, can't get an agent. That's the best part about Paul Smith.
Absolutely insane.
No agent will sit down with him.
Why do you think that is?
They don't feel like they can make any more money with him.
I mean, that is what they want.
It's not true. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
of
Like
course
his
it's not.
audience numbers.
Of course it's not.
His audience numbers. You put him on fucking television. You fucking doo heads.
But also, and here's a part of his reputation that we can wipe away if you can. That he is mostly crowd work. He doesn't really have bits, and so that makes him tough to put on TV.
I mean, I don't think that that's true. Because if you actually watch him do, they are bits. It's just couched in the "Hiya, mate," and then he goes into a fucking bit.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know what I mean? Like it's one of those things you watch him. It's also I don't think I also don't I think to defend both Paul Smith and Steven, I don't think that they wanted that national notoriety. I think they
Steven
wanted
did.
what
I
No,
can't
I
speak
don't
to
think he
Paul.
did. I think that he
Steven
would've-
really did.
but I think he would have then branched out. Like it's one of those things where then you you stay in Brighton because you want to stay in Brighton at a certain point. Do you know what I mean?
Brighton's like Montreal. Brighton is a place that you stay too long and you can't leave. Especially if you have a sweet gig at one of the best clubs in the country.
But then you're not going out again. I can't speak for the man, but then you're not going
Yeah, no,
after
me
it
neither.
in the same way. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? And it's one of I like talk to him like like I speaking from someone who's spoken to the G-man. Like this is what he was always away. Like he's a much more pragmatic guy, and he's like boom, boom, boom. So yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, it's one of those things where it's also like I can speak for myself. I never wanted to be a local darling comedian because I always like what neither of those guys have is the emptiness that comes with that. There's other comedians that are way more associated with the scene than either one of them really are. And
Your mic
they're the
technique
ones-
right now is abominable.
I know. It's literally every wire is twisted right now.
Okay.
And I'm just trying to fix it because I was like, oh my God, things are about to fall down.
You're right. They don't have that emptiness, which is super rare because that's normally what you see.
Yeah, that's why I'm really bucking against your point. Is it's like no, like I can introduce you to some of the people that have stayed in the either town those two have lived in, and then there's broken men. Like there was
Yeah. I mean, here I'll put one in the chat.
not even private chat. Yeah, he's
Great
a bit
comic.
broken by it all.
Great comic, but unwell and obsessed with not having done better.
Yeah, weirdly. Remember our gig we did in Brighton? What was that called?
This could be fantastic with Paul Jared.
Phil Jared?
Yeah, Phil Jared. That's right.
Who's
Yeah,
Paul
that was
Jared?
so fun.
So fun. Oh my God, Phil Jared. God, he's a funny, good comedian. God, I like Phil Jared.
So fucking good, man. I remember the first time I ever saw him in Brighton when I found out that we were going to be on the reserve together. So I made a point of going to see his hour. And I went in sort of like a little bit like, who the fuck is this guy? And then he was so fucking funny and original. And then couldn't have been nicer after the show that I was like, I'm just going to be best friends with this man now. I came in looking for like an opponent like an ass. Not like a full-on opponent, but just like a fun. I like competition.
Because who was your reserve? Your reserve was Brennan, Phil, Evelyn, and you.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a fun household. You
It was
guys had
great.
such a better flat than us. Oh, I will never be not upset about how much better your flat was.
We were above the. You mean the actual like apartment or
Yeah.
the vibes?
No, the actual the physical. No, my apartment vibes were great. Just our
Yeah, you had great
apartment
people.
was
Yeah.
shit.
Ah, yeah, we had a great one right above the Moss Kitchen.
No,
Poor
that's
Phil,
not where
though.
you, that's not
Yes,
where
it
you
was.
guys were.
Yes, it was. Oh, was
I
that the
re-
next year? Did I live with
That
Phil
was the
2 years
next.
in a row?
You did live with Phil 2 years in a row.
No, it was above Moss Kitchen. He booked it through Emily.
No, that was I was living there with you that year in 2015. That was 2015.
With Phil?
Yeah, it was you, me, Phil, Evelyn.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Where was our flat? I don't remember now.
It was like further down Nicholson Street because we were above Moss Kitchen.
Yeah.
Because I did all those mushrooms and I had to go wake up Emily because I was like, I gotta talk to someone, and I was like, if she doesn't wake me, Chris is getting woken up.
I remember that now.
And
Yeah, it was a
then,
nice big flat. That was great.
yeah, we had the living room. The original or the other one? The other one. That's so close to Palmyra Pizza. That's a delightful location. It's right across the street from Palmyra. Although I
across
think
the street.
I stay in another flat that's close to that.
Hmm.
That I think is the best flat I've in Edinburgh. It's so close to all of that sort of stuff, but tucked away and quiet, and no one knows where the street is
Hmm.
until but they walk by it 100 times.
Yeah. Yeah. I only know it because of the window that you told me about. Because you were going to do a thing out the window, and that placed it for me.
What was I going to do out the window?
You were going to have like banners out the window for your shows or something?
Oh yeah, we talked about that one year.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Oh yeah. Did you get I got the email today. Fringe is going ahead. Congratulations. It's happening.
Someone
No
go
physical
tell
brochures.
Someone go tell Tom to come into. I don't want to talk about it until. Go tell Tom to come onto our stream.
I think I've still got it open. Yeah, I do.
Oh, that's one. Oh, he's done. Oh no, he's not. Okay.
Oops. What's going on? Very tempted to go to Edinburgh just for Palmyra pizza and wings. Man, I fucking love Palmyra. It's so gross. You know, the one that I love the most though is down the hill from the Pleasance courtyard. There's a place on the corner that's red. And it's a tiny little pizza place. It's right on the corner. It's where the original Bob's Books was. Bob's Bookstore. No, the second Bob's Bookstore. If you come out of the courtyard and you take a right and you just follow it all the way down the hill, you know where it crosses with Cowgate.
You're
Love it in
crazy. I know what you're talking about. That's
I
not
love it
better
in
than
there.
Palmyra pizza. That's not.
I'm not saying
but
it. I love it there. That's where I used to go all the time. The guy knows me by name now. He just points at me, yells out my order, and I go, "Yes, please, sir." I know about his kids. I talk about his family with him. He's had an interesting life. He's a good man. Love him. He's a good man. Very saucy pizza. I like that.
I don't know if Tom's coming or not, but he refuses to acknowledge. He refused to acknowledge me writing. Come on the stream now.
It froze for me.
You missed.
Yes. Thank you, Diamond. Thank you, Diamond. You're absolutely correct. It is amazing.
Secret trap door too.
Oh, he didn't tell me about that. On a few times in 2015 is perfectly acceptable, but that's all. Richard, we're going to have to agree to disagree on this. You review your kebab shops and I'll review my pizza places.
Oh,
Thank
really,
you very
Chris? Well, how
much.
about this? Guess what? Fuck off. Yeah.
How about, what do you say we watch that
Tom?
video of me? You want to bring that up while we wait for
Great
Tom?
idea. Great idea. I'm going to say this right now. Tom is not allowed to sing the Mountain Goats on our stream unless it's the last thing we're doing.
Ooh, that's nice. I like that. It's a nice way to close out the show.
I also don't know the tourists with their awful Edinburgh fast food options. All right, well, what do you fucking bring to the table, Baldy? How about that? Huh?
Pret a
Bitch!
manger? Is that it? You want to see
Yeah.
the pret a manger
How
all the
about
time?
you pret a manger my balls?
Huh? Huh?
Correct. I agree. I would like to go to Wings in Edinburgh right now. Yeah. I want to go to City Caf and get that the large vegetarian breakfast.
I do like that place. I've talked a lot of shit about a lot of people in that place.
Oh, if those walls could talk, they would read like the old Chortle forums. Which I wonder if the Wayback Machine will have the Chortle forums.
I was always hurt that I was never a person that was the subject of those. That always hurt my feelings.
What do you mean?
No one was ever like, man, fuck Chris Betts, or like, yeah, Chris Betts. Just never got that. And I'd look at like Omar Hamdi was on there, and I was like, you son of a bitch.
I mean, yes, but why was he on there?
Yeah, I know.
Like, he was not, like, no offense to Omar Hamdi, but like people weren't looking.
Oh, lots of offense to Omar Hamdi. He's one of the few people I've met over here that I actively dislike.
Which one's Omar Hamdi again? Just let me clarify.
He opened for Russell Kane for a while.
Welsh guy.
Yeah, Welsh Egyptian. That was his whole act
thing. Yeah.
He was fucking terrible. And I remember I think he's one of the only people I've screamed at since I've been over here. He caught me on a very drunk day, and I was just very angry with him. And so and he wouldn't let me go away. I kept trying to be like, hey man, we'll just talk about it another time. Don't worry about it. He just kept pushing it. And so then I just let out exactly how I felt about him. And then he messaged me 2 days later being like, I don't think that was cool. And I sent him a message being like, I regret yelling because that wasn't cool. That was uncalled for. And I'm sorry for that. But I meant everything that I said.
What did you say to him?
Oh, just I have zero respect for him. And I think he's a fucking hack. And how dare he treat audiences with such disdain and disrespect.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
How did he feel about this?
Didn't answer. But whenever he came into a room that I was in, he'd try to give me an awkward hug like we were cool. We were not.
Wait, he stood and just took that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh, the Wayback Machine has Chortle. Oh, my God. Let me see if I can... Where are the fucking forums? Where is it? Oh, this is exciting. God damn, I can't. Oh, there it is right there. Please work. Oh my God.
Oh wow, Richard called him a cunt. That's how you know he's a bad guy.
What did Omar Hamdi do to you, Richard? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Leave comments about acts you've seen. Let's go into the comedians. This is from 2003, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh man.
Oh, damn it.
Serious topics.
Damn it. Oh, I was so excited. This is, by the way, Nazis turn on Ali G crew. Vegas announces new. It's the Sweeney. Don't soft
soap Frasier?
I don't know. My question is this. Oh, let's see if we can let's go to the Fringe review of 2000. Oh, let's go to this. Let's see what this snapshot has to say. This will be Fringe 2003. Please tell me it has the reviews. Fuck. What? Janie Godley? Wait, what the fuck? Stand-up comedian last night from throwing himself to the bridge. How many people in Edinburgh? How many comedians in Edinburgh have stopped? Have fucking Omar has a snarky Wikipedia page? Does he?
What a fun thing to possess. He was I remember after he opened for Russell Kane, he came back dressing like Russell Kane.
Yeah, I remember this.
Yeah, that dude was the fucking worst.
Oh boy.
We saw him sitting. Was that?
He has definitely written this.
Oh yeah. I remember Sadaf and I saw him because Sadaf doesn't like him either. And we were sitting, we were walking away from the Pleasance Dome in towards that, where that square is across from Palmyra Pizza. We were walking that direction. And he was sitting outside a place smoking a hookah on his own, looking particularly lonely. And Sadaf was like, I feel kind of bad for him sitting all there alone. Maybe we shouldn't be so mean. I was like, oh yeah? go hang out with him. And she went, nah, fuck that guy. Just kept walking. It's like just a little moment of sympathy and empathy.
Yeah, the
And
thing
then
is,
the idea,
your wife
Nicholson
comes
Square,
across as much nicer as she is. She's much more pragmatic. She's just
Mm.
she's just got very delicate features. So you think she's going to be polite, but then
Yeah.
like literally she just goes, "Oh fuck that guy," and then you're just like, "Oh, Sadaf."
And what's great is she hates with such clarity. There's
She's-
no hesitation to it. She
she's
knows exactly every detail of
she's
what it
very-
is, and
well,
she's
very smart.
excellent
Is
with
the, is the
words.
thing? Yeah, that's the
Mm.
problem. Is it's. I think she hates at the same level we all hate. It's just that she can express it in a much more.
That's it. It's the clarity. That's the key. She understands it. She can communicate it, and she'll say it while looking the person in the eyes.
Yeah, that's the part that's real fucked up.
Ah, she's the best.
I think you're gonna make love to your wife later.
Yeah, well, it's been a great stream, you guys. I'll see you later.
Let me ask you, it's so oh hey. Oh, is Chris fucking oh hey, you're back.
Hey, yeah, I was
I
very
can't-
aroused.
It's a weird thing. I can't imagine you or Sadaf being sexual people. Like I'm aware you both have had sex,
Yeah,
but like the idea of either one of you like literally like you know that Norm Macdonald joke, like apologies for the trousers incident. That's what I
no, but we're also not we're not like sexy people. Like the idea of sending like sexy nudes to each other is hilarious. Or
Yeah, I do listen. You can say it's, but who doesn't
her like
appreciate,
doing a
like,
dance
weird?
for me is very funny.
Sure, the dance is ridiculous, but who doesn't like a nice photo of a bub? A nice bub photo. Also calling them bub photos.
Boobs, send me your boobs.
Yeah, pardon me, wife. Can you send me your norks?
I request immediate norks.
Oh, I remember walking through a market in the north of England with someone, and he just went, "Look at the fucking norks on that clerk." And it was the use of Kirk. Wait, we're gonna wait until you move back to Canada to do really kinky stuff? Explain.
Oh, this was from the verses with Finn and Ivo, and Finn's regret was that he now that he's getting married and has a kid, he's worried, or is married. I couldn't remember.
Finn's having a kid?
Yeah. Finn is in a pregnant relationship.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's been quite a lockdown for him. He was worried that he didn't try enough things adventurously sexually when he was younger and single.
I was about to talk about Finn out of school.
Ivo definitely talked some things out of school on the show. So
What did Ivo say?
Oh, Ivo was just like, I remember when you got dumped and how you acted. I don't think you held anything back, young man.
This is exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
No, Finn went on 2 different fuck sprees,
Hmm.
the likes of which England has never seen from an Englishman.
Yeah.
Like, he
So
went
it was absurd, but
Bananas.
I guess he just felt like it was too vanilla. Specifically butt stuff. Was what he felt like he missed out on. And I'm like, that feels like the most attainable in a relationship.
I also don't know anyone when it comes to butt stuff. Listen, it's a fine time, but it's not. It's the chicken burger to burger.
Well,
Like you've seen.
having your ass eaten is a magnificent experience.
Oh well, listen, we're talking. That's 2 different things, ladies.
That's
and
butt
gentlemen.
stuff. That's butt stuff. It's a whole
No,
realm.
it's yes,
This
of
is-
course.
This is the butt stuff.
But let me say this. I think the internet is more the butt stuff. Let me say this though. The Parks and Rec episode where Chris Traeger and Ron have the burger cook-off,
Mm.
where they literally like they eat the turkey burger like this is the best thing I've ever had in my entire life.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You're like, this is great. Nothing beats this. And then you have just a regular old burger, aka and maybe stop making us picture your butt.
Not just the cheek.
I will
Full
never.
hole.
I will
full
never.
hole.
We will never stop.
Getting
making
done.
sure. I mean, yeah, exactly. Of course.
Long ones like this. Just
Okay.
long licks and then like little like diddly licks as
I
well.
also want to point out right now. I guarantee that Chris has. I don't think that Chris's wife has ever eaten his butt. He's just remembering the good old times.
What I like about my wife is her heavy breasts.
Yeah, she does have
Her heavy sand-filled breasts.
Also, she has one hand is much larger than the other. Such an unnecessary description of someone. Chris, by the way, okay, here's the plan for the rest of the stream. I thought I was about to have to go get water. Don't worry.
Oh, I am gonna get some water. So make the plan. I'm gonna go get some water. You
Here's
send
the plan. Already
the
sent it to him.
address. Good.
Tom has got the fucking link. Tom is gonna come.
Excuse me.
We're gonna watch Chris's video with Tom. We are then gonna talk about the Fringe letter with Tom. We are then going to eat each other's assholes with Tom. Tom, what is your thought on asshole licking?
Pardon?
Having your salad tossed or tossing salad. How do you feel about that?
I think I'd rather toss salad.
Oh, interesting.
Shy boy.
like it.
Feels vulnerable.
Don't know what it means.
You don't mean asshole eating.
Yeah,
Oh.
the eating of assholes.
Oh yeah, fine.
Yeah. Why do you toss a salad? Because when you're sucking a dick, you can pretend it's a lollipop, but when you eat an ass, you know that's an ass.
The greatest Chris Rock joke ever. When he's quoting a prisoner from Scared Straight. I toss salad, and I'll toss your salad with syrup, and or dry, and you're just like, wait, what?
The
All right,
toss salad man.
Chris, go get water. I'm going to
Cool.
talk to
I'll be right
Tom
back.
about mountain goats, and then Tom, how'd the mountain
Yes.
goat singing happening? Anyone jump into your chat?
No, absolutely nobody at all.
Good. I got to say, great haircut.
Thanks. I went to my local barber.
Turkish guy?
first day it was open. Turkish guy.
Of course. That might be top thing I miss about living in London is Turkish barbers. Fucking
Met is great.
they flame
one-
off the hair in your nose and ears, and you get a Turkish coffee usually.
So the best thing that's ever happened to me at Met's is it's Met's on Stroud Green Road for anyone who's a fan. He asked me if I was on Instagram. I said, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Yeah, I am on Instagram. And he said, will you film this? And I said, okay. And he made me film him playing the recorder.
No.
And post it on Instagram.
That's wonderful stuff. That is
He's also got a ukulele on the wall, and that, like, I'm so tempted to like just do a Mountain Goat song every time I'm there.
Oh shit. Why don't you? Why don't you do a mountain goat song every time you're there?
I am cognizant of the other customers.
Oh, you're cognizant of the other customers. I see. Sorry, I just got a email from my manager about a work thing that actually is positive, which is nice.
Oh, that's nice.
It is
Well,
always
I-
nice.
I've had lots of positive half positive things this week.
Yeah, I've gotten a lot. You can tell the world's opening up a bit where it's a lot of the like, well, theoretically, you know what I mean? Like that, like it feels like a lot of people are going like this, like the, but the problem with this is this might end up just going in your eye. You know what I mean? Where you're like, ah!
I'm penciled for 2 adverts currently.
Oh, this is the worst hell. The worst hell. Because here's the problem with 2. Even if you don't get 1, then you're like, well, all the pressure's on the shoulders of this boyo right here.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
This could be a really good month, or it could be fucking depressing.
Yeah, that's the problem with adverts too. Here's why I have never taken commercial auditions and stuff like that seriously, but
Never. You should never.
You should never, ever. But Wandering Joy, thank you for the subscription. You are a champion. But I've never not gotten one that I've really wanted. Do you know what I mean? Or I've really needed. It's more than needed. I got a commercial, the Stimrol ads. I have never needed to get a commercial more in my entire life. Like I literally had a broken elbow and was about to live on the road for 8 months, and just having fat cat gum money was like I was like, this will just make everything so much easier. And it was one of those ones where like, and it did. And I got to go to the Ukraine.
I don't think I've ever got an ad when I really needed it.
It's the only time I have a weird thing with money. Show business and everything. I never get something when I want it. It's literally, it's like, it's either this or shit's about to get real bad. That's when it like every time. And I'm like, and a couple of times I've been like, go ahead.
To tell you the best ad I ever got.
Yes. Is it Winkle?
No, because that was for charity. And
oh yes, I've gotten those as well. Where you're like, it's an ad for fuck.
I did an ad for a brand called Krys, Krys, that was only shown in France, Belgium, and Morocco, and it filmed in Barcelona.
Oh, that's good. That's us kissing, by the way, Tom.
Why is that happening?
Because we kissed for a lot of subs. That's the story made us do it. By the way, we talked for 10 hours 10 hours over the course of WrestleMania. I don't remember anything we did.
I can't hear anything either of you are saying. This is so loud in my ears. It just ended. I didn't hear anything for the last minute and a half. We got to cut that way shorter. Sorry.
Oh, thank you, Richard. Stuff.
And because I have BT Sport, and then I was watching a football match.
Go ahead.
And BT Sport was like, "Hey, watch WrestleMania," and then it was like BT Sport box office. I'm like, oh no, no. If this thing that I already had would give me this, then I would watch it.
I don't. I couldn't tell you, mate.
Fun couple days. There was one great match.
I was so baked the first day.
Sheamus versus whoever he fought. That was a really good one. Sheamus. Yeah, Sheamus versus the guy on a scooter. I can't remember his name at all.
Matt
but they
Riddle.
were great. Matt Riddle. That was a great match. The rest of it was pretty forgettable.
Okay.
So I had taken an edible and smoked a bunch of weed the first day, and then the second day I was so hungover. Oh, I was hungover.
Yeah, I was just tired.
I just
5 a.m. days. Slept for 13 hours the next one. Motherfucking WrestleMania. Much easier. It was the middle of the day for him. The stream started at midnight for me and ended at 5 in the morning.
Okay, hang on. Listen.
Yeah. Well,
it's much easier in terms of.
I'm sorry for your pain. Hastings, shut the fuck up.
Oh really? Oh really? Guess what, Tom? Fuck off!
Oh,
yeah! Oh, fuck you!
Oh no, Richard, is he a sexual misconduct man?
Where'd Tom go?
Oh,
all right, Chris, read us the Fringe letter. Let's get Tom's response.
Oh shit! I didn't know I had to have that ready. Give me 2 seconds.
You didn't, but I didn't tell you. But I improvised.
Okay, all right. Well, then I don't feel bad.
Do you mean the email they sent to everyone?
Yes. Yeah. Did you read it?
No.
Okay,
yeah, no,
I did.
I skimmed it only after someone discorded to me, being like, "Hey, did you see this?" And I was like, "Are you joking?"
Okay. Before hearing it, my plan is I might go up for a weekend and do only shows outdoors.
I understand
almost
that.
To the point.
Foolish, but you're an addict, and I get that.
But by the way, we don't know. They announced this, I think, without telling the venues.
No, of course not. But Just the Tonic were putting out offers 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I mean,
I think Laughing Horse might have been too at PBH.
And who the fuck is going to go to a cave?
Genuinely dangerous, genuinely thoughtless.
I mean, I hope Monkey Bros. I mean, I gotta be honest. A part of me is like, if I can get in, I'll go for a week. If I literally, here's the thing: if I don't have to quarantine, if I could literally, with my fucking vaccination card, fly in, fly out. Here's what I'm not paying for, by the way, Fringe Society: registration. You can fuck off.
I mean, the Fringe Society, every year they go, oh, it's the biggest booklet ever. And like, well, so that means my £450 means less than it did last year,
I never thought about
and less than it did the year before that, and less than it did the year before that. Why are you fucking championing that?
I never even thought about it that way, and that's really good stuff. Go ahead, Chris.
You'll be glad to know that they address all of your concerns.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I mean, not in ways that you'll find satisfactory at all, but they are addressed.
I mean, that's fun. That's really fun.
We know it's been a long, tough time for many in the arts and culture sector, so we wanted to share some key bits of Fringe information that'll hopefully give you a measure of confidence and security as you make plans for this summer.
I want to spill a latte on these people right now.
Many of these plans are still in development.
I don't think they deserve milk.
Oh, really?
Just black coffee.
In America,
Just
spill it
double espresso in the eyes.
in the eyes. Oh, that'd be so bitter.
2 cups.
Thomas. Well, of all the coffee beverages, which is the worst one to get spilled? If you're wearing a white shirt and someone spills a hearty double espresso on you, that's a fuck off right there. That's a
That's a deep stain.
But it's latte because then you get the milk smell. That's the linger. It's the long game. That's going to really ruin your day.
What you're saying, but the stain though is longer than the milk, because you can wash out the milk smell. That an espresso stain. Guess what that is? That's for fucking ever, cunt. Thomas, confirm, deny.
Potato time.
What am I confirming or denying?
Exactly. Back to you, Tom.
Many of these plans are still in development, so while we're happy to share the headlines with you, we ask that you bear with us while we finalize the details.
Pause. They literally, I'm going to say this right now. They just sent out an email, and in the opening paragraph, they went, "Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to hear some stuff that will potentially not happen and hasn't been discussed with people yet."
Oh, by the way, the opening sentence, I forgot because it's the title. Show registration opens on Wednesday, May 5th.
I spoke to Ryan 2 days ago.
Yeah.
He's fairly sure the Pleasance isn't happening.
Yeah. Okay. Hang on right now. If the Pleasance isn't happening and the Fringe is trying to go ahead.
No, but hang on. The Edinburgh University still own those rooms, so that like something might happen with those rooms.
Yeah, but
Sure.
Pleasance is a pretty storied institution within it. So
but
that's a
if
big
we're-
bellwether of how everyone else is going to deal with it.
If we're going to go into the brand.
Ryan said he's not going.
Okay, yeah, then he's running. Then the Pleasance will run an online program.
Yep.
To
Which
keep
they're
their
already
brand
doing.
out, which they're already doing.
Yeah.
No. They might even do online, but from the Pleasance London.
Yeah.
They might.
Yeah,
do,
which
like,
they're doing right now.
Yeah.
They're building
They
up a
might-
new wing
like
as
they
well.
might-
but
Yeah.
they might do a filmed, beamed thing.
It's still online.
Yeah.
Just not Zoom, but it's still an online show, just with a set.
Yeah.
It's important that we do this right rather than do it fast.
I mean, you may want to check the private chat for something that we're not talking about on the stream.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
It's important that we do this right rather than do it fast. They say with 4 months to go before the Fringe starts.
So what you're saying, yeah,
What?
we don't want to rush, but can everyone hurry it the fuck up?
Yeah, registration's in 2 weeks, but don't worry, everything's fine. With the safety of participants and audiences foremost in our mind. So, without further ado, first bullet point, the 2021 Fringe will run from the 6th to the 30th of August.
No,
Second
man.
bullet point. We are excited to announce that show registration for this year's Edinburgh Fringe Festival will open Wednesday, May 5th
Pause.
for both in-person and online
Excited, are you?
shows. Very
Guys,
excited.
Who has ever been excited for show registration for the Edinburgh Fringe? Who else is
The
excited
Fringe.
for the
Give
most
me that money.
the most unnecessarily annoying task you can possibly do? Hey, everyone, let's register for an arts festival using a computer program that is both simultaneously incredibly complex and also doesn't work.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I gotta say,
Oh,
Heroes
fuck.
of the
Fuck.
Fringe did a great job of
Fuck
walking
that.
people through
Fuck
that.
website. Fuck that website.
Fucking
So fun.
terrible.
Oh, it's so fucking terrible. I mean, again, it's because here's the thing: it's not designed for their users because their users are like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, you're already doing a bunch of things you don't want to do. What's one more fucking thing, right? Right at the start to fucking taint your taste for the whole time. Our digital infrastructure will
Are
support.
you dissing the
Hang
event?
on,
Ron?
hang on.
Yes.
Is
Yes.
that taint your taste or taste your taint?
Double checking. Oh, taint your taste.
Good.
Yeah.
The other one's disgusting.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Well, I love a little.
We're tossing salad,
Well,
buddy.
hey,
We're a couple
yeah,
of salad
taking-
tossers.
We're all salad. We're tossing salads here, Tom. Thomas.
I'm sorry. I forgot this is a salad tossing stream.
That's right.
Well, I think we got the new name of the stream, ladies and gentlemen. What's with all the romaine lettuce happening at 2 p.m. LA time on Twitch? Well, it's the salad toppers. Are they aware that there's other definitions for that? They are.
They are.
I want you to know, ladies and gentlemen, we just dropped 6 viewers.
Our digital infrastructure will support whichever online platforms best suit your work.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We're
Diamond
also-
Geyser has just put herself.
Maybe they
in
got you
Governor
pegged.
Governor General with the stream for the first time.
That's great.
Very funny.
Start that again. Start that paragraph again, Chris.
This is telling because they talk about digital infrastructure before they talk about in-person shows.
Yeah, then they are 100% planning for digital.
Yeah.
By the
our-
way, if they go with what one of the plans I heard they were going to do,
Yeah.
which is they were going to look at ticket sales from 2019 and only open offers up to people that mathematically were selling out 300 person venues, and then they can do 300 person venue, 300 person venues with 100 person cap or 50 person cap. And I
Sounds
was like,
the Fringe to me.
yeah, I was about, if they did that, I'm gonna give Tom Tuck cocaine and their home addresses and just let fly. Tom, reaction to that piece of gossip I heard.
Give it. Say the line, Tom.
Go on,
Say the
Tom.
line.
They can fuck themselves and keep fucking themselves. Yeah, round shack cans. That's nonsense.
Yes.
That's insane. That's insane.
The only way this fringe should happen is for the benefit of the people who live in Edinburgh. Look, there aren't going to be people traveling there for some art. That's nonsense. But there are a lot of people who live in Edinburgh.
Baldy.
I missed that.
Sorry, Baldy just said, I'm fine, honest. Just on behalf of people in Edinburgh, we're fine.
I'm gonna say it right now, Baldy.
But
That
there are a lot of people who live in Edinburgh who
No. You all need to look at what Baldy's avatar is the greatest avatar he's ever made ever. It's me, Tom, and Chris as Frasier. You and I are Frasier and Niles, and then Tom is Martin. And I want that as a t-shirt. I want that as a fucking t-shirt. Oh my god, this is the most topsy-turvy read-through of an email ever.
I mean, Baldy, as an only occasional member of this stream, thank you for putting me in there.
Did you see that you're in our pre-show screen? as well.
No,
John,
no.
can you bring it up?
Yeah, I sure can.
Can you find yourself in that?
Can you find yourself? Look at
Oh,
me.
yeah. As the clown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did either of you see the clown?
No.
Scaramouche? No.
Tom.
You started at noon, big guy.
Yeah,
I don't know
come
what
on.
you want from us.
What do you like?
It was 12:15, mate.
Yeah, well, you know.
That doesn't make it any. Do you understand? I have a rule that I
No,
am.
actually, you know what? Hastings has an excuse because he had a job.
Thank you.
Could have gone to bed.
Yeah.
And
And I
I'd say
probably
one
did,
day.
and I was still just not
Over
doing
the
it.
entire 27 performances.
I can't describe to you how much I appreciate Tom saying that. The amount of people, two different friends of mine have been like, it's real, like that came over for the Fringe. Were like, it's really unfair. I didn't see you that often. I was like, where I'm good. I am the easiest person to kill in the air.
Oh, by the way, Tom, that fizzled out in the end. We made it to 150, but then we had to call it.
I know multiple people messaged me saying, "Oh, I've been refunded."
Yeah. I mean, a part of me, by the way, before we ended it, was thinking, do I just put it, do the math and put it to, then we just need one more pound? But then I was like, no, but
So funny.
But then the thing is that, and this is a bit of a peek behind the curtain, is that we did have a discussion with Tom about, is it actually feasible for you to have a Batman bed? And the look in your eyes of like, please do not do, like, it would be very bad. I was like, I understand.
A little inside Batman.
Heads up, though, had we gotten the 500, you were getting that fucking bed.
Oh,
That was a guarantee.
yeah. Because I know you're holding. Like,
Isabel suggested that we, if it got funded, then we send it to the Monkey Barrel.
Yeah.
And then I do my show next year from that bed.
Yeah, we talked about that on the stream.
Yeah, we talked about that.
That
on
was
the
discussed
stream.
on the stream.
That was on the
openly.
stream.
Yeah, but it
And
was
I'm
also
gonna
part of the
say-
deal that it had to go to your house first.
Yes,
and then it was
also,
shipped from your house
if
to the Monkey
you don't
Barrel.
think that Reluctant Batman Bed isn't still going to be a show that you'll be doing, I'm co-directing it with Chris Beth, by the way.
Unsolicited Batman bed.
Yeah.
Why aren't you doing
And-
that? That would be that's a wonderful title for a stand-up show. There's a bunch of jumping off points from it. And you haven't done when's the last time you did just a straight hour of stand-up at the Fringe?
2017.
What an August institution?
Yep.
Saw it in preview, never saw a performance.
Didn't see either. Assume it was good.
No, I lied to you. I saw you directly after a preview, but I arrived too late to get into your preview.
I thought you were saying nope, wasn't good.
Nope. I remember it specifically because I was very excited. I was very excited to see Tom do an hour because I'd never seen him do an hour before, and I arrived. Go ahead.
Marianne?
I said, and then I arrived about 20 minutes into the preview and went, you can't walk in 20 minutes late as a comedian to another comedian's preview, and you're a friend of that comedian. That is like 8 levels of just so rude. So instead, what you do is years later explain it to him on a Twitch stream.
Yeah, that would have been. In general, I don't think that's true, but for that show, I think that would have been true.
Yeah, what did you do with Muhammad?
I mean, I don't think I'm going to say this live on Twitch.
Okay, great. I mean,
Fair enough.
You know what's good about it too? Just by you not answering the question, the imagined doth run wild.
But like it's like that show was similar to the previous show, which was 2015.
Was that DVD?
And
No, I've never attended a Fringe festival where DVD was being performed, weirdly.
Okay.
no, DVD was 2011.
Okay.
Flips Out was 2012. Then I didn't do another show to 2015, and then 2017.
Why not?
I've done.
Why don't you do hours on the trot?
I have a lot to do.
Fair enough. And it's not like
What
you're not doing other shows. So
Wait, I didn't hear what you said. I heard you say because I've got the zoo.
He bought
No,
a zoo.
I
You
do
didn't
not
you didn't know they
agree.
made that movie about him, Matt Damon?
Mm. It's
Perfect
crazy
casting.
that that's a movie. It's crazy that's a movie.
All right, let me finish this email.
I
So-
totally forgot you were reading an email.
Our digital infrastructure will support whichever online platforms best suit you. We are developing a fringe player video platform for venues and companies if they wish. So they're also trying to make extra money by selling digital
This was okay,
landscape.
this was posited on my Twitch stream that they're or on the Among Us Twitch stream. Also, Chris, or also Tom, do you want to play Among Us tomorrow with me and some people from the stream?
I've
Some cool guys?
never done it before. What time?
6:30 p.m.
What day is tomorrow?
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yes.
Nice.
Tom's
reminds
joining
me.
us. Tom's joining us from. You have to be in the Discord though.
Yeah, join the Discord.
I mean, I'm sure that can be dealt with.
It's absolutely a tomorrow thing. Yes.
I think Diamond's in it. She'll be able to invite you. But yeah, we'll figure that out. That reminds me, this is the first Wednesday since I called off doing verses for a while, and I feel light as a feather. So they've got an online video platform that they're going to be doing. Next bullet point. We know you'll have a lot of questions about the process of registering this year. So we're also
great point.
Yeah.
You know what, Chris? You're right. Tom, do you have any questions about this year?
Why the fuck should I do it?
Yeah, thank you, Tom. Go ahead, Chris. Answer Tom's
Well,
question now.
luckily-
Now answer it.
Luckily, we're also preparing some bold advice and guidance that we'll have ready for registration opening on Wednesday, May 5th.
Advice, you say?
Yeah, and help. Guidance. And next bullet point, in recognition of the incredibly challenging year many fringe artists have experienced, we've removed the top rate of registration fees for full-length runs and reduced registration fees for all shows by 25%, brackets 2021 only.
Chris, pause. I'm going to put Tom in solo view. Tom, reaction, please.
The fringe should not be happening. Any attempt to make it happen is essentially murder,
Oh,
and to portray it as a discount is disgusting.
here's what I want to do right now.
Correct.
Is I want to go. There is
Full
a
agreement.
There's a Weatherspoon
Goffed.
style pub just down the way from where Tom lives.
Mhm.
I want to go sit on its patio and drink and smoke cigarettes with Tom right now.
Ah, that'd be real nice, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't that be fun? Thomas, thoughts?
Hey, you know where I want to smoke?
Where?
The baseball diamond.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, Tom, I currently have dates in England in November. Can we go to the baseball diamond one night?
Yes, please.
Yes,
Nice.
I will bring some things.
To make
They
me-
That was
include
fucking
a
ominous.
cricket set.
Oh, we're not playing cricket on the baseball diamond. I swear to God.
Turns out, by the way, I'm surprisingly good at cricket. So many home runs.
Yeah,
He was really good.
yeah, but did you-
Surprisingly good. Almost
Did
broke David Allison's hand.
I got news for you right now. We will not be doing a Twitch stream from the diamond because we will go directly to internet jail.
Yes. Okay, there's only a couple things left. I won't read it all, but basically, no printed program.
Good.
Oh, almost as if that was a fucking stupid idea in the fucking first place for the last 10 years.
100%.
Everyone's got a fucking app.
Oh, go on, Tom.
No, Chris, keep reading. I just want Tom's
No,
reaction.
that was
Oh.
the end of my shouting on that bit.
Fair enough. As in previous years, we're able to offer refunds on registration fees up to the point of show goes on sale. In practical terms, it means you can hold off putting your show on sale until you know it can definitely go ahead. and claim a refund if it can't. So if it goes on sale and then they cancel it, that's a wrap on your money. Too bad, champ.
Those motherfuckers. Oh, the Fringe Society are year-round shitcons. They are just money-grubbing people. They're attempting to make money around the insurance claims. Hey, wait it for another fucking year.
Year-round shitcons. Year-round shitcons.
Year-round shitcons. Year-round shitcons. It's my favorite thing hockey's ever given us.
And then we're creating an exciting new online space to help artists and industry connect and collaborate. Imagine using that.
I don't think there's any sentence more than on. We've created an exciting online space that makes me want to rip my own dick and balls off more.
It is the second email that I've received today about exciting online spaces for creatives and industry.
Having your dick and balls as a weapon in that moment is going to be good because they need killing.
Yeah, again. I would rather put my mom's underwear in my mouth than use their exciting online space for performance. Like,
that was very good.
Imagine streaming a show from C venues. That is such an inside, so fucking intense.
Alex, isn't that where you did your show?
The best inside Fringe joke is worse things happen at sea, you know.
Always true. So we're all going then, right? We're all gonna go full run.
I mean, I kind of do still. I want to go, but I don't. Here's the thing: I want to go because I like Scotland in the summer.
It's nice.
You understand? Like it's really fun.
The light is amazing.
It is. They do have good light. Yes.
I'd love to go, but I'm not going to.
Every sunset is beautiful. They're between July and September in Scotland. It's beautiful.
Why don't you fucking marry him? Tom, would you move back to Scotland?
I fucking would if I could, mate.
Yeah.
Why can't you?
Did he freeze? Yeah, he froze.
Tom is
Not
frozen.
allowed.
Say that again. Oh, he's frozen again.
Oh,
Tom-
sorry, Tuck,
Tom?
you
Am I
froze there.
still
We
here?
missed all that. Yeah, you're back. We asked why can't you? That was the last thing we heard was John asking that. We didn't get your answer.
I said I would if I could.
Oh.
That was. It wasn't a very clever thing that you missed.
Okay, cool.
I'm sad that we didn't hear it though. All right, Chris, let's watch your stand-up video, shall we?
All right.
Yes, Tom. Little surprise.
What? Like, how many stand-up videos have you watched of Bex's?
Not nearly as many as the embarrassing shit I've put on the internet.
Yeah,
Or-
not even close. But I don't have as much
so-
because I wasn't working with people who made things.
Oh no. Is that Ivan Decker?
That's Ivan Decker.
Oh my God, that's Ivan Decker. Tree-suit Ivan Decker.
Patrice did? Oh, pre-suit. I thought you said Patrice sued Ivan Decker, and I thought that's a story.
Oh man, imagine.
Yeah, I had been doing stand-up
Did you
for.
ever gig with Patrice?
I've met him.
No.
I met him.
No, I didn't.
Well, I'm-
Fucking hell.
Yeah, unpleasant as a human being.
Yeah, by all accounts.
Of course. But
Yeah.
But
Brilliant.
you know the bit that's on one of his records called Tolu.
Yes,
Hilarious.
we've talked
Yeah.
about it on stream because I'm not the biggest Patrice guy.
Fuck me.
Yeah,
So funny.
Fuck me.
I would. I feel like you'd be very generous as a lover, Tom.
I agree. He tossed that salad for days.
I like.
You have absolutely called me out.
Yeah.
I would love you so much.
I mean, yeah, we would jerk the shit out of each other's penises, wouldn't we?
No. You wouldn't have to do anything, baby.
I've never heard something so satisfying yet so creepy in my life.
Like, so I'd be jacking you,
You certainly would.
and I'd have an arm around you.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Cradling him?
Wait,
I'd just be like touching your lip.
I like that.
Nice.
I want you to describe what you're gonna do to me, but I want you to do it like MacGruber does when he's talking about cunt, he'll do to cunt instead of killing him. It's one of the most uncomfortable but amazing things. Like, you can fuck.
I don't know what that is.
You can suck my prick and I'll suck your prick. So I'll eat your ass so you can eat my ass. I'll fuck me. I'll fuck you. You can fuck me. It's so fuck. I mean, MacGruber is the greatest comedy of all time. It is hands down. Come at me, bro. Best comedy of all time.
I haven't watched it. I'm sorry.
You would love it.
Frustratingly, not on any streaming service.
I know. It's a fucking nightmare.
That's annoying.
It certainly is. Chris?
What's up?
Hit it.
Okay, so I'd been doing stand-up for 8 months at this point. I had been in Vancouver. I'd been in Montreal the whole time. I didn't tell anyone I was doing stand-up.
Why you been
and then
filmed?
because what happened was I got outed by another comedian who tagged me in a bunch of pictures on Facebook, and suddenly everyone I knew was like, "You do stand-up?" And so I was coming back home. This is my first ever set back home. It's in Vancouver. My mom is there. You can hear her on the camera. My aunt is there. I think my brother and my dad are there.
So
Basically, the whole crowd is my friends.
Have you done before this?
I don't know, maybe like 50.
Single figures, double figures. That's all we need.
Probably 50 because I was trying to hit it pretty hard, but maybe as low as 20. I can't remember the original. Like, I can't remember how often I was going in the first year.
Only English people count their gigs.
Yeah, we don't do that back home.
I never did, but it turns out that every other English comic does that.
Yeah,
I know. I hate it. I hate it. So just be there's a
So
ranking.
I did 5, and then I was banned from a place, and then I did another 9.
I know. I find it so weird when they do that. They're like, it was my 11th gig. I'm like, what?
Yeah. This is my 450th gig, you guys. Stop counting. Stop counting.
Someone did a blog of all of their gigs, and I gotta remember who that was because they were not good.
Oh, I should tell you the story of why I got banned.
And your 5th ever gig?
It was probably later than that, but
Okay.
Wait, what was the how did you get banned?
we're doing this right first.
And then you're gonna tell the story? All right, well this stream
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, okay, cool.
All right.
So
go
yeah,
ahead.
so heads up on that. And I later found out that basically one of my jokes in here is though I'd never seen him before, like a ripoff of a Louis C.K. joke, so I had to stop doing it. So
Do you
enjoy
bar
that.
do you bar the door and just jack off in front of the entire audience?
That was it was, I brought my family in. I wanted to show them the goods. Okay. All right. Here we go. Chris Betts, 8 months in. Can you hear that?
No.
No.
No sound?
No sound.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I thought I clicked that. All right.
Ha
Sorry.
ha 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 ha.
You are bad at clicking.
I'm terrible at
You
clicking.
are bad at clicking.
Oh,
Chris is bad
no.
at clicking.
Oh no.
Idiot.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. Okay.
Chris
That's a
is
problem.
doo-doo head. Chris is doo-doo head. Chris is
Huh.
David Hoare and Diamond Guys are in a fucking neck and oh my god, that's good.
Top notch stuff. Okay, so frustratingly, when you share an application, which this is, there's no audio.
What?
Yeah, when I click on application window, there's no share audio function.
Can you drag the file into an empty Chrome tab and see if it will form into a file that's on a tab that will do
Can
it?
you drag Chris Betts' mother into an empty Chrome tab?
No, she's dead.
So very draggable.
Yeah, actually, yeah, no, very easy
Yeah.
to drag.
Yeah. She's never been more draggable, honestly.
Like, how is John cancelled and for that and not me?
I mean, just Alex. Like, come play Among Us. It's basically just Alex Watson cyberbullying me.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. It looks like I'm edging you. I can't play because it won't let me do it with
If I
with
can
sound.
do it. If I have applications, I'm able to play it. So send what hang on. Yeah, I can do it.
You need do you have a VLC player? Because it won't play on other things.
Hang on, asshole. If you
I am
share
an asshole.
if you share your entire screen, the share audio button is right there.
But then I'll be able to hear you as well. And so you'll be doubling up on the stream. Yeah, thought this through. We'll have to do it tomorrow. I'll put it on YouTube today. I'll change the format because I got a format changing application. We'll talk about why Tom was banned.
Yeah,
We'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, that's not true. You believe me? Not true, Alex. Tom, go ahead. Bring us home, buddy. Bring us the fuck home with this story. Tommy, we're going to you. Let's go to Tom.
So
Bring
Tom
it
Tuck is a young
on.
comedian. He's just done something terrible. Tom, what is it? And
Go
why
ahead,
did you
Tom.
do it?
Genuinely forgot which story I was supposed to tell.
Oh, come
were banned
on,
5 gigs in.
Tommy.
5 gigs in, you were banned.
Yeah, 5 gigs in, you were
Oh,
banned.
yeah. Okay. My first ever gig was at the Stand. The two of you have played Stand Edinburgh
Yeah, beautiful club.
Yeah,
during the year, not
Yeah.
Fringe.
yeah. It's no Stand Glasgow, but it'll do.
Really?
That's right.
I understand that.
I think
I'm not
Stand
sure I agree, but I understand it.
I think Stand Glasgow
Okay,
might
no,
be
no,
the best.
You don't agree, Bets.
I'm not sure. I've always been back and forth on those, but I understand why. It's a completely different vibe. It's a more traditional comedy club.
They are two of the best comedy venues,
Yeah.
on the planet. Glasgow might, for my money, because Glasgow shouldn't work, and I like that.
So the really funny thing about Stand Edinburgh is that it used to operate in two weird things. So you both played Stand Edinburgh.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So the green room,
Yes, sir.
that used to be a performance room.
What?
When it wasn't like a big gig or like a tour gig, so that was my first gig, was what is now the green room.
Whoa! How many
That's pretty
people?
cool.
How many people could they sit in there?
Well, so it didn't have the side bit. It was about 50, maybe.
Interesting.
In the green room?
Yeah,
Is that,
what is now the green room, because they've got two walls on it now.
So that includes like the far. Oh, did it go lengthwise, like along the room, so where all the costumes and things and everything is now, or just that one little room where everyone sits?
Yeah.
Crazy.
But both of those walls didn't exist.
Gotcha. I think I get you.
yeah, I got you.
And
Yeah.
so that was always the room for the Monday gig, which was
Red Raw.
audience Red Raw, yeah. Audience paid £1. It's now £2. Incredible. But used to be £1, and they would, come and watch, and it was in that space that is now the backstage of the Stand. And my first gig I had a lot of friends come.
Yeah,
you
you
know.
did.
Why? Why did you want to invite people to your first gig? I couldn't think of anything more mortifying, and I'm always interested when people are like, "Come and watch me do this for the first time."
I was wrong.
Okay, good. As long as you know
Yeah.
that.
But what was the feeling? Like, were you just so excited and you wanted to share it with your friends, or did you assume you were going to be a natural at it and you were going to crush and you wanted to look like
They
a
are going to
god?
help. They are going to help. That was what I thought.
They'll laugh extra loud just for you and make you look good, no matter how
Aww.
And they did not.
good.
Look, I did fine. I did fine. But
Yeah.
one of my friends laughed so hard at another act, who definitely is mentally ill.
Still going?
I don't know for sure, but
Private chat. Put it in
Private
the
chat.
private
Private chat, just in
You
case.
will-
Was his name
no,
Dangerous T?
No.
Okay.
I never did with him. Do you know William Andrews?
No, never.
I know that name. I'm gonna look him up.
You must know Will Andrews. Anyway, he has directed a video for the person I gigged with on my first gig, who is definitely mentally.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what a weird way to phrase that.
Yeah, it definitely sounded like William Andrews is mentally ill.
Yeah.
I mean, if you ask him, he'll probably say yes.
Oh, Tom, I'm sorry to interrupt you for a second. John, there's been a channel points redemption, but I don't acknowledge it because I don't agree with it. It says Hastings has to stop bullying Bets and ask for permission to stop speaking, but I don't feel bullied. And
Yeah.
so it doesn't feel valid.
Yeah. What the heck?
Yeah. Alex, you can use the same points for another redemption, though. You've already spent 2,000, so pick something else. I apologize, Tuck. What were you saying? You were on the show. There was someone mentally ill. Your friend couldn't have laughed harder at that person.
Yeah.
Oh, Hastings is timed out. Hastings, get out of here.
I mean, should I tell you about that person?
Tell us about your friends not supporting you. I think that's the funny. I think it's very, very funny that your friends were not in your corner at all. Did you get heckled?
No. They're really good about it. But I then gigged again with this guy again and again and again because I was not on anybody's radar.
That's what it is to be new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I gig with him and I asked the compere, is he okay? And the compere said to me, I think he was dropped on his head as a child.
Yep. My dad used to say that about people. And he dropped my sister on her head, and she's not well. Although not that unwell. She's just kind of a shitty person.
Yeah, no, but shittiness doesn't come from dropping.
Well, we'll see. It might be clinical shittiness. We're not sure. We haven't had the test done. Anyways, so your first act, you said you were banned within 5 shows, and you brought up the stand. So
the banning, yeah. No, so Bruce, no, I won't say the rest of his name. A
Bit of a drunk guy.
Bruce Forsyth.
a bit of a drunk guy, yes.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Name in the private chat, please.
He on my, it's like maybe it might be my 9th gig, something like that. In the back room, I'd gone to buy myself a lemonade, and then poured myself some gin into the lemonade
Oh, can't do that.
in the backstage.
Is it this person? Is that who we're talking about? Just to go to
Oh
the-
shit. Okay. Yeah.
That's who I'm guessing it is.
Tom, can you check the private chat? Where on your phone there?
Absolutely, it is.
Yes, of course. Anything he does now, he's being a hypocrite because that guy is an absolute bad man tings. Okay, go ahead, Tom.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tom. I'm sorry to cut you off yet again. The Channel Point redemption has been called in. John, Kentucky butt bounce.
He was talking about like how much meth you take. Absolute dog shit. And then he got me banned from the stand.
I mean, that guy. I once saw that guy eat 2 full steak meals at a Weatherspoons, and he explained why he had done that was because he had been on a bad date and he drank too much wine, so he needed to soak up the booze before he started drinking.
I remember he emceed the Glasgow stand once when I was on there with Paul Curry, and he was so aggressive and cruel and shitty to the audience that Paul Curry sent me a 2 a.m. He'd clearly been stewing on it the whole time. Sent me a 2 a.m. tirade in all caps about how shitty this guy was.
I mean, I've said it before and I'll say it again. There's nothing better in the world than a Paul Curry upset. And he's never, by the way, he's never doing well when he's upset. Like his rant against the Melbourne International Comedy Festival is one of the funniest things I've ever heard a genuinely distraught human being I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like he was so he was such in a bad place, and it was so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
How's my festival going, John? It's going pretty good because I said to myself, I want to get on a plane and be fucked by corporate whores. Is how it started. And it was just bear in mind, we are literally we're in the middle of this busy CBD Melbourne. I look relatively normal. He's in a vintage suit top, short shorts, just using the cunt word, and it is middle of the day. Like literally, they're cunts. Like just like wow, Tom.
And anyway, I agree with the decision.
I don't.
You agree with being banned?
No.
Oh, okay.
Melbourne International Comedy Festival been nothing but amazing to me. Great organization. They are fantastic. Now I'm going to leave the stream and Tom's going to talk.
Tom, have you done Melbourne?
I have never done Melbourne.
What? What? Not even with the boys?
No. I think that's idiocy of ours.
Oh, that you guys never went for it, or that they never?
We didn't even really think about it.
Really?
Wait, was what, like 10, 11 years ago? So.
Show, we should have done that in Melbourne. Like for sure, we should have done that in Melbourne. But we're all idiots.
Have you ever gone? Have you ever gone? You're a festival fellow. I'm surprised you haven't gone down for their Fringe circuit because it's great. You'd love it. I think you might die of alcohol poisoning, but you'd love it.
And I did think about it with the Disney show, but didn't get any traction to take me over. But with the boys, we just didn't even think about it. We were such morons.
That's crazy to me. Yeah, I feel like you guys would have gone down a storm.
Yeah, no, I think our 2008 show would have kicked the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah. I think so as well.
Damn shame. I've never been. Tuck, you and I will go. We'll hold hands. We'll skip all the way there.
How have you never? Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah. We'll head down. We'll have a fucking blast.
Let's promise each other that, we'll cuddle each other every night for a little bit.
Yeah. By the way, this week I'm going to get some people together because on my birthday it was raining, so I didn't do a park thing. But this week I'm going to get some people out to the park, so I'll send you a message.
How is everyone doing in terms
of cricket bat?
No.
Yes, please do.
How is everyone? Shall we segue to plugs in what? Hang on, email. Fuck off.
Yeah, I think so. We're
Plugs and
hour
raids?
45. That's a reasonable
Thomas?
amount of time.
Yeah. You'll be playing Among Us with me tomorrow.
Good.
Any other plugs?
Just at Turley God across the internet.
Wonderful stuff. Christopher, plugs.
Well, actually, I mean, John, are you going to play a game now? Because if not, I might play a game.
Do you want to take 5 and Among Us, Chris?
I was going to play some Witcher. I was going to play some beep, 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 beep. You know? But if you feel like playing something, then I will. I already have my afternoon stream. Or we could both just play games, and that's fine too.
I might go work out instead. Listen, I'm just trying to make sure my arm doesn't. No,
What's
Among
the point of you
No.
working out?
No Among Us, please. Oh wow. Maybe we'll just go
There's
work
been
out.
a lot.
Yeah, you play Witcher. I may pop back in and play some Grand Theft Auto in a bit.
Cool. All right. Well, do you want to raid me then? And then
yes,
I'll shut it down and come back in.
I'll do.
Cool.
What?
Please,
what
Among
are you
Us.
playing, Bet?
I'm going to play Witcher 3.
Well, Tuck's playing Among Us with us tomorrow. He's playing at 6:30 tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Who are you talking to?
Oh, I know what we're gonna do before we raid. Tom, get the guitar.
Oh, Among Us, please. Gotcha. That was a confusing sentence, Alex.
Yeah, this is something that's
Yeah.
real appropriate
Mountain
for
goats.
11:45 at night in a shared house.
Yeah.
Can you play Serve Somebody by Bob Dylan?
Pardon?
Can you play Shake It Off by Taylor Swift? We're getting requests.
No. It's goats on now.
All right. Chris, there's calls. I know I don't want to play. I'm gonna go work out. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go take a big poo and then work out.
Oh, actually, yeah.
You also need to take a big poo.
What?
No, I just remembered that the Sixers are playing the Brooklyn Nets, and I might just watch that instead.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Because I was like, all right, so then who are we gonna raid? Tom, why don't you fucking turn your Twitch channel on and play more Mountain Goats? And we can raid you, and you'd have
Yeah, that'd be
21
great.
Yeah.
Well, it's a bit late now, isn't it?
Mate,
They're
you're just
here.
playing- Yeah, they're here. What
We're
are
gonna
you
raid someone anyway. If you want to
Yeah.
play for a while, we'll just raid you.
doing? Also, I was reading about the 76ers. So has the process worked, Chris?
Yeah, totally worked. Everyone's furious.
So for those of you that don't know, by the way, and by the way, I have something to say to all of you. That was 3 farts. That third one, so fucking funny.
Oh, didn't hear any of them.
Oh my god, it smells like cat food.
Fraser's gonna be pissed when he gets home.
So lovely. So for those of you who don't know, the process was invented by the general manager, owner, or coach. What was that guy's name? Wasn't the
GM,
owner?
Sam Hinkie.
It was
Sam Hinkie died for our sins.
Sam Hinkie, he was fired for doing this. Which the process was this.
Not just fired. The NBA had him removed and then changed the rules.
What are you talking about? For the pro?
Yeah.
and-
Because of the process, and fucking Oklahoma City's doing it right now. And everyone's like, Sam, oh, this guy's a fucking genius. Sam Presti's so smart.
So the process, God, this makes me love basketball so much. Also, I can't tell if Tom is frozen or just being very still. Tom? Oh, he's frozen. Well, Tom's
Frozen, yeah.
There we go. Ban sports chat from the channel. Impossible. Fucking possible. We always talk about. So Sam Hinkie literally said, we are going to be the worst team in the NBA, and then we're going to get the best draft point picks, and then we're going
2
to
seconds.
fucking
Hold on.
where
hold on.
are you going? Are you going to put? He's going. So, but I don't know all the details of this. So basically, he said that, and then midway through the process, they fired him. Or when in the process did they fire him? Do you have a Sam Hinkie 76ers jersey? It doesn't say Hinkie on it, does it?
Go Sixers.
Okay, so but wait, so explain the process to me because this utterly blew my mind.
So Sam Hinkie, genius, now working in the financial sector because he's like, well, if basketball doesn't want me, then they can't fucking have me. Literally went from GM to nothing that's ever happened before, where a GM was just like, fine, go fuck yourself. Wrote a 20-page exit letter on his on his departure. He's the best. Came in, was like, this team's been middle of the road for 15 years, ever since Allen Iverson was at his peak. So what we're going to do is we're just going to burn it the fuck down. We're going to be terrible. As soon as someone's good, we're going to trade them away. We're going to lose as many games as possible. We're going to set records for the worst losses in the NBA. And as a result, we're going to gather all of these draft picks. And statistically, because of the way that the draft works.
The Philadelphia 76ers LP. I hope this letter finds you well. I've been serving the Sixers at your pleasure for the past 34 months. Antil Godwan, a sturgeon at Brigham and Women's Hospital in Boston, remains from afar one of my favorite reads. He laughs that reading scientific studies has long been a guilty pleasure. Reading investor letters has long been one of mine. Wait, what? What I hope to accomplish here is to give. This is 13 pages long.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he wrote it and someone leaked it. He leaked it. He sent it to the.
I'm
press.
literally just going to a random part in the NBA. In the NBA, that wins. The same 82 games are up for grabs every year for every team, just like in 1985 or before. To get more wins, you're going to have to take them from someone else. Wins are a zero growth industry. How many of you regularly choose to invest in those? The only way up is to steal share from your competitors. You'll have to do something different. You'll have to be contrarian. Howard Marks describes this as a necessary condition of great performance. You have to be non-conscious. You have to be non-consensus and right. Both. That means you have to find some way to have a differentiated viewpoint from the masses, and it needs to be right. And anything less won't work. Fascinating.
And he's not wrong. So he did it, gathered all these things, and then just as it was paying off, they gotten Joel Embiid, who is the rightful MVP of this season. He's nicknamed the process. Was going to. Oh, sorry, Tuck, you froze out, so we took you off the screen there.
Yeah, you froze, bro.
Excuse me. And then Adam Silver stepped in because Sam Hinkie gamed the fucking NBA. And
the one thing the NBA is very funny is the NBA has been caught doing some shady things. I.e. the cold letter for the New York Knicks,
stopping the Chris Paul trade. That would have made the Lakers like a fucking all-time great team. All kinds of stuff, man. And there's like I can't remember the name of the commissioner before Adam Silver, but he was like, no one's gonna fuck with me because I know where all the bodies are buried because I fucking buried them.
It's not David Stern or Donald Sterling.
Donald Sterling. No, David Stern. Donald Sterling was the Clippers owner.
Yes, yeah. David Stern was the NBA commissioner. Oh, David Stern, by the way, dead as of January 1st, 2020.
Died in the same year as Kobe, and was eclipsed
right before he died. Yes, he died right before he did.
Yeah, people were very sad, and then immediately stopped talking about it because it was all Kobe. But yeah, so he did it, and then he handed the team to Jerry Colangelo. Jerry Colangelo hired his son to be the GM.
I heard about this. And Jerry Colangelo,
Brian Colangelo. Sorry,
and they started a bunch of Twitter. The two of them and Brian Colangelo's wife started a bunch of Twitter accounts praising Brian Colangelo.
So not even just that, but shit talking players. He had a bunch of burner accounts where he was like, Joel Embiid's a fat, lazy asshole and needs to work harder. Ben Simmons is a bum. And then it was found out that it was his. And then he threw his wife under the bus. He said, those are my wife's Twitter accounts.
That's a hero. That's a fucking hero right there.
Then he obviously had to step down. Didn't have a GM for a couple of years. And it was sort of done by preliminary or like intermediary head coach Brett Brown, who was handed one of the worst hands in sports history, where Sam Hinkie hired him and was like, listen, we're going to lose for 3-4 years. People act like the process happened for like 7 years. It was 2.5 seasons. So Brett Brown is just handed all these losing teams, manages to swing one into a winning team, and Philly immediately turns on him and is like, why didn't you win the fucking championship? So now he's fired. And then out of the rubble We had nothing. We got swept out of the playoffs last year. Out of the rubble, we now have Daryl Morey, one of the best GMs in the fucking game, and Sam Hinkie's protege.
Of course, Sam Hinkie's protege.
And Doc Rivers, who coached the Celtics to a championship before.
Yeah, I know Doc Rivers. Also, because Doc Rivers is Doc is always. I always go. I rank. So I don't love watching sports, but I love sports lore. And one of the things I've always maintained is that you want to coach with a ludicrous name.
Fair enough.
And then, by the way, then the only thing that trumps that is the most normal man visually. And then as soon as they start talking, you go, oh, this is a raving psychopath. Best exemplified by John Madden. John Madden looks so normal. And then you listen to that guy talk about football and you're like, oh, you've killed before. Yes,
yeah.
I have. Like,
and Doc, I love when Doc was supposed to come because Dr. J was always Doc in Philly. And there was real talk about how no one in Philly sports was going to call him Doc. There was like a real debate of just like, I don't care if this has been your nickname since you played 35 years ago. You're going to be whatever his first name is, Gerald Rivers
Glenn Anton Rivers.
Yeah. They ended up going with Doc because he's a good guy and he's very funny and he's coaching the hell out of it. But now we're number one in the East. Gonna have the NBA, gonna have the Defensive Player of the Year, all players from the process era. At least those guys, and then like Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid, and then all the people that Colangelo traded off, who were like good role players, but nobody saw much in. And Sam Hinkie is like this guy. They're all starters on different teams, and they're all like.
I'll have you know, by the way, the process era started in 2012.
Mm-hmm.
And has been considered, the process era is considered to have gone from 2012 to 2020, according to Wikipedia. So who knows?
No, that's nonsense. It ended in like 2015, maybe 2016 at a stretch. Because we stopped losing on purpose then. But it worked out, and Sam Hinkie was justified. And now Sam Presti, who is the GM of the Oklahoma City Thunder, is doing exactly what Sam Hinkie did, where he's literally sitting his best players. He said Al Horford will not play for the rest of the season because we're trying to lose so that we can get better draft picks. Traded as many good players as he could for a bunch of draft picks. They've got like 40 draft picks in the next 5 years in the first round. And everyone's like, Sam Presti, what a genius. Fucking incredible. Sam Hinkie, what a fucking gem. Love that guy. Sixers for life. Going to win the championship. Suck it, LeBron.
Are you going to? I mean, you will not besmirch that. LeBron James... Kobe Bryant died in a helicopter crash. Kobe Bryant, from a heaven I don't believe exists, sent a message to LeBron that said, win, you fuck. Oh, yeah. And LeBron James did. Do you understand?
I love LeBron, but in this context, he's got to go fuck himself.
I understand, but no one will, because everyone, they're still debating, who's better, Kobe, LeBron? You don't know First of all, for Kobe's first season, this was the LA Sports Press, literally made camp in his asshole. And if he did anything, they were like, fucking LeBron, Hollywood's got to him. Fucking LeBron, Hollywood's got to them. Consents Kobe Bryant.
You know what's crazy? Like a week before, I think it was a week before Kobe died, Lakers were playing a home game and LeBron passed him on the all-time scorers list. And Kobe was in the house for it. It was a really touching moment.
Oh yeah.
And then like a week later, after being able to enjoy that special moment with his hero.
Died. And here's the thing: what they don't tell you, LA is a big baseball town, but it's a big basketball town. Like it is LA has 2 NFL teams. You don't hear about them. You do not hear about them. You hear about you hear about the Lakers and you hear about the Dodgers. Bear in mind, in COVID, I bonded with the people that work at my, for lack of a better term, dépanneur. Because that's Turley God just went live.
I saw that. I'm finding him now. Yeah, and sorry, you bonded with the people in your corner store?
Oh my God. Wait a minute. Is he live now? No, he already went unlive. Oh, this absolute prick. He was on for a minute.
There we go. Following him now.
I'm also following him. Get back online, you prick.
Come on, Tuck. Be a man.
Yeah, he's already gone. Oh, it's gone. Oh, what an ass. Yeah, and then what did Kobe Bryant do? Kobe Bryant then won the NBA championship in COVID with
LeBron.
No one.
But yeah,
Yeah, a little bit with LeBron. Pardon me. Who else is on that team?
Anthony Davis. Yeah, and Rajon Rondo, historically one of the best point
Yes,
guards.
but I don't think Rajon Rondo was that much of a factor.
And Danny Green.
I don't know who Danny Green is. Which one's Danny?
Danny
Green?
Green's currently on the Sixers, and he's shooting the lights out. He was on the Raptors when they won. He was on the Lakers when they won. He was on the Spurs when they were the best team in the league for 4 years. Danny Green's like a legit
so
role
weird.
player.
I don't like that the Spurs were ever a good team because I'm too much of a '90s basketball fan. Where I'm like, no, they were not. They're not supposed to be. Their logo was too busy.
Yeah, but there you go. Unbelievable and boring. That's what I love about them so much is they were like the opposite of the Warriors, where it was beautiful, perfect, boring basketball.
I love, by the way, the Golden State. I mean, the Golden State Warriors Raptors final was really fun, but I remember I was in a bar in Oakland watching one of those games that Toronto lost, and I remember it was me. There was a contingent of Canadians, and I remember at a certain point I went, "We're gonna need the Warriors to win this because we're in a hipster bar, but we're in a hipster bar, and people are really drunk and upset." So who are we going to raid, Chris? We've somehow done 2 hours. We were going to wrap this up 20 minutes ago. Are you going to watch basketball? Are you going to?
I am going to watch basketball, yeah, because we're tied for first with the Brooklyn Nets, and they have James Harden, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie Irving on their team, as well as Blake Griffin. They're just drafting all-stars.
Wait, Blake Griffin's still playing?
Still playing. He's not great anymore, but he's still Blake Griffin. It's pretty cool. So they're the super team this year. So I got to watch it.
Oh, Blake Griffin, he's only 32. I thought he was way older.
He's just been around forever.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's the weird thing with baseball. Actually, plug stuff. Go listen to the rest of the review. Where all podcasts are available. I am not doing a work in progress this Friday. It will be next Friday. I don't have any online gigs coming, but I am doing a live gig in San Diego at the end of the month. I love you all. Please go into my Discord. We will be playing Among Us around 6:30 tomorrow morning or tomorrow evening. Chris Betts might pop in. Tom Tuck is going to pop in. I say we raid Emma MZ Plays is who I'm saying that we raid.
I don't know who that is.
It's my friend Ems.
MZ Plays. All right. Sounds good to me. I have 2 podcasts. One is Chris Betts Versus. It's going on a hiatus right now, but there's a bunch of great old episodes with incredible comedians on it. You should check that out. Also, a podcast called The Big Shiny Podcast, where I talk about alt rock in the 90s and 2000s. It's very fun. We hate all of it, and it's very fun to make fun of it. I stream every day. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon doing a crossword and playing a game. I'm not sure which one. And then I might come on and play some Among Us with John, but I'll be back tomorrow night here as well. It's at Mr. Chris Betts if you want to follow me. I've got merch, which is very fun. Here's one for my podcast, the Chris Betts Versus. Look at that. Look at that shit. Guy just bought a Mystifer machine one. It's all good stuff. Everything's in there. Join my Discord for Subs Only Gaming. I did say nice things about the Tea Party this week. I'd never done that before, but they earned it. Because you know what? For the first time, they tried something different and they grew as artists, and I kind of respected it. So that is, I think, everything. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Enjoy MZ. We will be back tomorrow.
Yes, we will. I also forgot that we had a guest book today that I just totally forgot to invite to the thing.
Oh, who was that?
I'm not going to tell you because I just totally forgot to invite them.
We'll put it in the private chat so I know who's coming next time.
I don't know if they're going to. I don't know if they're going to.
People on my channel, we're rating now. Enjoy MZ. It's
not going to be next time. Did you bump JF? I did not bump JF. What? What did you? Oh,
that would have been great.
Yeah, that would have been real fun. Hang on one fucking goddamn second. How do you play fucking? Oh, I fucked this up. I totally have not got her. This is the one thing that I hate about Twitch is the having to run around and get. All right, let's fucking get. Oh, what's the raid message, by the way, Chris?
Oh, I forgot to do one.
We're gonna go. Raid message is. What were we talking about? Cats before?
No, we're talking about the Sixers.
Oh, let's just write the process. The process.
Yeah, long live the TTP. Trust the process.
Trust TTP. Trust the process.
Yeah,
God, I
trust the
love it.
process. That's
God,
it.
I can't wait for a good E ESPN documentary on the process. God,
It's gonna be so good. There's a book that I've been waiting to buy because I want to make sure that I've got it for the long term. So I'm waiting until I get to Canada. But it's all about the process, and it's supposed to be really fucking well researched. I can't wait.
no, it's tossed salads. All right, well, do whatever you want. All right, Christopher.
Cool.
I will see
Bye,
you
everybody.
on the morrow. Bye, everybody.
Bye.